Well, hello there. How is it going? Here we are. It's Thursday. It's time for Live at the Loom. All is right with the world. How the heck are you, my friends? Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! Boy, I miss you guys when we don't do this. I know we took last week off for Thanksgiving, which was wonderful. Hopefully, everyone had a great holiday if you celebrate. Um, but it always kind of throws me off. I'm like, wait, is it Thursday? I'm supposed to be doing stuff on Thursday. So sadly, our girl Lori is out of commission today. So everyone, please send her lots of healing vibes so that she feels better soon and she can join us next week. So let me say some hellos. Hello to Ellen and Carol and Gemma. Happy birthday to Gemma, by the way. Happy birthday, Gemma. Woohoo! Gemma had a birthday last week, which Thanksgiving, Gemma's birthday. It's equal celebrations for sure. Hello, Rhonda and Cynthia, and who else did I see? Deb Roppel is on. Hello, Deb. Priscilla is here. Woohoo! We won't tell anybody, Priscilla. Connie is on, and Alex, and let's see, Carrie is here. Hello, darling. How are you? Who else is joining us this morning? I think I saw Ernie snuck in a little earlier, and I saw Anne and Donna Cunningham. Hello. And wow, look at the crowd we have this morning. All the bright, shiny faces. I'm so happy to see you all. Maureen is here. Yes. Okay, Maureen, let's talk about this. Are you getting dumped on? Have you gotten 1,000,000 inches of snow? I don't know if you've seen the weather reports, but there are parts of the Midwest and into the towards the East Coast that have really gotten dumped on. We've gotten nothing, nada. We have a few like lazy flakes like happening out there right now, but nothing. So Maureen, I was curious if you guys were getting lots of inches. Is there a lot of shoveling happening already? That seems wrong for December 5th that we're shoveling so much already. Hello, Sherry Jansen. Hello, Emily. It's Emily, right? See, I'm out of commission for a week and I'm like, I don't remember anyone's name. Hello, Sue Ann and Sam. Yep, Emily, thank you. You knew I was going to ask that. See, look, she even called it. She's like, you knew it was going to happen. Hello, Rita Hollander and Cindy. Hello. Cindy says, we are moving in a few days, so I'm supposed to be packing. Oh, I understand. This can be mental health break. This is whoever's in charge. You tell them, Chris said I need a mental health break just for a short while. Just yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Yes. Where in the world is Ernie? Ernie is in Flagstaff. He's home. Woohoo! Right, Ernie? Correct me if I'm wrong there. I thought that's what you said earlier. Hello, Shirley. Shirley's on. Do we mention Anne? Anne is here. Chris Hadaway. Yes, Lazy Flakes. It feels like 3 below. It is cold. It is blustery. There was just crap just swirling around all night. It was yes. Chris Hadaway, don't let me forget. I need to chat with you. We'll chat, darling. That'll be the plan. Let's see. Cynthia said we even had a few flurries down here in North Carolina a couple of days ago. Temps in the teens are very unusual, right, Cynthia? I believe that. Yes, I believe that. Oh, wait. Carol says still thawing from this morning's barn chores. Dear glory, it's too early for this. It is very cold very soon, isn't it? And see, we were so, like, I was so, kind of, what's the word? I was so like, look at us. We're having a really warm fall. Voila. Ta-da. Look at us. And then Mother Nature said, strap in, kid. I got you. Uh-huh. Right. It's you never know, huh? Emma says she got her window lighting changed yesterday. So pretty. Okay, so it is December now. I don't know if you noticed, but I have a new, I never know how to point on these things. Right there. I have a new color, new month. Woohoo! A nice kind of cherry red. I thought that would be appropriate. Okay, so Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah, all the holidays. What do you have? Do you have lots of prep coming up at your house? Have you decorated? I will be honest. I think you can actually see it from here. By the way, you can see I'm sitting in a different part of the basement. Look at the Can you see my little tree over there? Okay, that whole tree is courtesy of my friend Kathy, who sent me 1,000,000 sweet little hand crocheted ornaments. They're adorable. I'm like, okay, well, these can't stay in a box. These have to go up somewhere. I'm not usually a good decorator. My neighbors all do, like, they all have the lights. Pardon me. Some have the sound. Like, they got all. It's quite the show. And then there's my house. And I'm like, look at all the neighbor stuff. That's see, that's yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So tell me, if you are decorating, have you already decorated? If you're like, it's done. It was up November 1st. Yeah. Okay, Carol says it was -10 in the barn. Okay, that is really cold. Midwest never fails to impress. It'll be 50 tomorrow. Something like a 60-degree temperature swing. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's about right. It's probably 16, but the wind gusts are brisk. Yes, I think that's a good assessment, Chris. Thank you so much. Yeah, Connie says we have 3 degrees, the wind chill of -14. Whew, let's stay inside. Let's stay inside. Carol says we celebrate the solstice, but that only involves a nice candle dinner and cake. Didn't we discuss cake last time? Because I'm always up for cake discussions. Always. Cindy says we have 6 cats in the house currently, so no decorating until it gets closer to Christmas. Yeah, battle over the tree. Yeah, I totally get it. Yes, we never had cats, but my brother and sister-in-law have always had cats, and they have the cat challenge of the cat climbing the tree and then throwing things off, and yeah. Maureen says she's decorating the tree as she listens. Maureen, we love that. That's fantastic. Excuse me. Connie says she doesn't decorate much and haven't started yet. No worries. There are no grades for decorating, Connie, because I would fail if that was true. Carrie says, straight after this, I'm going into the village to watch all the Christmas lights being turned on. Oh, and that's the totality of my seasonal celebrations. And done. Okay, Carrie, I love that. This is very nice and simple, and then we don't stress over it. Yay, that's fantastic. Awesome. Whether you decorate or not, that's yeah. Priscilla says our decorating is done, other than moving all the elf. Yes, every night for my 5-year-old. See, I can't imagine being a parent having that kind of pressure to where do you. Okay, I can't imagine. Let me rephrase. I can't imagine being the elf. I don't think kids listen to this, but I don't imagine. That would be hard being the elf and having to jump around and find a different place every night. Being the elf. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Okay, Sam says we are 50 acres from the neighbors. Wow. We have a wreath on the front door. Done. And we checked that off the list. Excellent. Deb says we are packing up the Jeep early this year and heading to Tucson. Aren't you smart? Just your son. Christmas without kids last year wasn't good. Christmas is a little sparklier if you're around little ones. Yes, I would agree there, Deb. Yeah, for sure. Shirley says, in my little family, we started a tradition many years ago that we would go to a movie, dinner out, and visit a bookstore on Christmas Eve. I love that, Shirley. That's so sweet. Ellen says decorated, minimal, so only took 30 minutes. That's fantastic. That's about what mine was. I was like, okay, find the tree, fluff the branches, put on the ornaments, done, and we're good. Yeah, see, right? Anne says I have started my decorating, but I'm missing a box with the cloths I need to cover the surfaces first. Ooh, that's hard because you have to wait for that to go first before all the other stuff. Yeah, that's hard. So Anne says it's cold here, about 30. Highs in the 40s later in the day, but sunny. Hoping it'll still warm up. No decorating yet. Maybe this weekend. Sue Ann, do you decorate? Don't? Yeah, whatever. That's all good. Yeah. Oh no. The elf has a sidekick now? Ooh, yeah. Uh-huh. Hello, Melody. Good morning from Arkansas. I love that. Hello to Arkansas. Do we have anyone else who's near Arkansas? I bet we do, right? Carrie says my daughter-in-law does the elf thing every year. The elf is naughty and usually marks your face while you're sleeping. Oh, see? Those traditions. We love that. Okay, so let me take a swig. When Grandma was still alive, she always had this set of blocks, and I guess they weren't blocks technically. They look like little little elves, and one was like a contortionist. Each of them were like contortionist, and one would spell it N and then O and then EL, so Noel, right? And this is my dad's mom. And when we'd go to grandma's house, dad would immediately come in and like off to the side secretly, he'd switch them around so it always read Leon. So we always joke that we need a Leon in the house somewhere, because that was always part of the family fun, is that grandma would put out her sweet little, Noel, on front of by the TV, someplace of honor or whatever. And dad would always switch it, so it said Leon. So we always talk about how we have to have a Leon out somewhere for Christmas. But I was long before the elf stuff, any of those things. That was a nut. Yeah. Emily says, oh, wow. She's no decorating yet. I'm baking 14 dozen cookies. That's wow. That is hardcore, Emily. Are they for neighbors, friends, teachers? Who are they for? Or just for you? They could, okay, sister, they can all be for you. That is totally, we're not judging. Yum. Cookies. Yeah. Pardon me. Okay. So, like I said, it's December. We're in the spirit. We're in some kind of holiday spirit. Have you been doing a little bit of weaving? Tell me how your projects are going. What are you working on? What do you have something on your loom? Just let me know. I have quite the story later for you. There's a reason why I'm sitting over here and not at the loom. I mean, the loom is fine. No need to panic. But yes, I started a project. There are stories. There are stories, friends. So let me know. Are you wrapping up holiday presents? Anyone doing presents still? Have just started holiday presents? Any of that? You let me know. By the way, because it's December, we are in the Weaving is for Everyone month. I love this month for so many reasons. So yeah, so each week we're going to highlight, a different fantastic part of weaving that you might love, like, patterns or fiber or terminology, vocabulary stuff, or this week was yarn, right? Yeah. So I'm excited to share all of that with you. Let's see. Ellen says there's shawls in very red on the loom. I love that, because red's a great color. Oh, wait. Carol says projects are slow as outdoor projects to priority. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those alpacas. It's alpacas, right? It's not sheep. Carol, correct me if I'm wrong. Cynthia says Thanksgiving pushed the crafts this side, but I do have projects in planning mode. Cynthia, I love having stuff like off to the side, like you're like, it's percolating, like I'm getting ready to go, because they're perfect then. When they're in planning mode, they're perfect. They haven't gone sideways yet, right? It's yeah. Sam says 38 repeat 2.0. Okay. Sam, your persistence is just unmatched, my friend. I love that about you. She's like, let's go again. I think I'll do a plain weave after this to clear my palette. That's a nice idea. But living vicariously through you is great entertainment, my friend. That is just wonderful. Mm-hmm. Cynthia says, still having to get a stole done for my daughter. I love this. A girl who likes to work under pressure. Mm-hmm. You go, Cynthia. That's awesome. Connie says 2 feet done on the grandson's cuddle blanket, 3 to go. I love that. A cuddle blanket. That's like the best description ever. Then I'm done weaving for gifts. I have to hem, add snaps, magnets, etc. to finish the projects. Connie, she's like ahead of the game. Always. Connie's like, all right, here's my list. Checking it off. I got it. Okay. Carrie says, I have started dressing my loom. 1 month break, I had to do a fresher course. Isn't that funny how for so many things, if you don't use the skill, that is just like gone? I will tell you, I'm trying to learn Italian. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my nephew is going to college in Rome. So my sister and I are going to go in the spring, and I'm like, I should just learn Italian. Okay, if I miss a day, I'm like, how do I say this? Like a day. It's crazy how the brain works, how it's, if you don't use a skill, it just you get rusty, and then yeah. Alex says I haven't woven anything for a month. Miss A came to visit for Thanksgiving, and we were making candles. You're making candles? Okay, well that's cool. Like with the beeswax. Like I've never made a candle. You guys always introduce me to something new, which is so exciting. Hello, Shirley. As I was threading the heddles in the blue world for the bath towels, I found a mistake that I couldn't ignore. Okay. So reslaying about a quarter of the 500 plus ends, almost done. Okay. Shirley, is it something next time? Is it something that could be fixed with a repair heddle? Put in a heddle in a different spot and add another yarn? It's all right. If you're almost done, carry on, my friend. Just you focus. But that always seems like a lot if you're reslaying all of that. That's a lot. Okay. Carol says long neck sheep. Yes, alpaca. Oh yeah, noodle necks. That's right. Thank you. The noodle neck alpacas. Yeah. Sherry says I need some of these elves to help me finish some of my weaving projects, especially a sewing elf. Amen. Wouldn't that be great if we could just hire out a sewing elf? I shouldn't complain. I have a few sewing elves. I'll loan them. Just come over this way, Sherry. Just yes, come this way. Priscilla's my craft room has been overtaken with hidden gifts that need wrapped and put under the tree. Probably won't be doing much weaving until the new year. That is totally, I don't blame you. There's so much happening right now. Just to hang on and make it through the day, that's a lot. Let's see. Ernie, he cut the April weave along towels off the loom, zigzagged the edges and wash. Still have to cut apart and hem. Ernie, look at you go. That's amazing. Ernie, you have finished the weave along in the same calendar year. That's incredible. Kudos to you, my friend. We all applaud you for your persistence. That's awesome. Hey, Dawn. She's checking in for a few minutes. We miss you too, Dawn. How is it going with the Master Weaver program? Let us know if you have a second. If not, go back to work. Deb says, finish 4 towels on my warp and have a bit extra that I need to finish for scrap. Santa came early to Vermont and I got extra heddles. Ooh, for the Ashford table loom. Woohoo! Deb, that's very exciting. Extra heddles? That you always need extra heddles. I find that you don't think you need extra heddles until you need extra heddles. Who's with me, right? Who's with me? When you're like, oh, crap. I'm 85 heddles short. How do I order them? How fast can they be delivered? So yes. Yep. Let's see. Shirley said I doubled up in each dent. Each dent had 2, so it had 4. Just didn't come through the heddles properly, so reslaying a bit. All right, Shirley, we're here to cheer you on and support you, my friend. Alex said to Carol, just kiss the alpacas for her. Okay, friends. So let's see. What do I have to talk about today? We talked about Weaving is for Everyone month. Woohoo, very nice, very exciting. I wanted to mention a couple things. We have all kinds, it's all kinds of things happening right now. First of all, I just want to give you a heads up that the doors are opening for the Dress Your Loom course on January 8th. Pardon me. January 8th, friends. That is going to be right around the corner. I am so excited to get that going and have a brand new class in January. Ooh, it is going to be awesome, and I always look forward to it. It's really such a treat to help beginning weavers really, help them find their groove. Basically, is what it is. So I'm very excited about that. So that's coming up on January 8th. Keep your eyes open for that. And I also wanted to mention that we're running a little promotion right now for the Acting Creative Insiders. Yes, for our membership. Here's how it works. It is open through next Thursday, December 12th at 8:03 a.m. Okay, so randomly, that is when I started the promotion, and I said, we'll run it for 2 weeks. Okay, great. 8:03 a.m. Central Time. That's how long the promotion is up. Here is the deal. If you have been thinking about, you really want to be part of the membership and you love the idea of doing like the small group Zoom chats every month, that's one of the huge perks of being as part of the Rug Shuttle. So it is a 20% off the entire year. It's I figured out the math. It's almost $80 savings. But if you put in this, there we go. If you put in this code when you do an entire year of the Rug Shuttle, you save all kinds of money, which is just kind of fun. I figured that was, Black Friday-ish holiday. Just cause I love you guys. And if you want to join us, that's a little incentive. It's a nice little opportunity to come join us over at the Acting Creative Insiders. Here, this is the Acting Creative Insiders link right there. Okay, friends. I think it's time that we talk about this project. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Wait, Ernie popped in. He said, now because the challenge of designing the next project, going to use Chris's Pebble Look draft. Oh, interesting, Ernie. That'll be fun. Do you know that Ellen did used it, which turned out really pretty. Oh shoot. Ellen gave me a towel. It was so sweet. And it was in the Pebble Look. Okay, Ernie, I'm excited for you. That's gonna be really, really fun. Okay, so let's talk about projects. Today's project theme is creative problem solving. Yes, friends. So, a couple weeks ago when we were talking, I said, well, what kind of what are your ideas for what kind of pattern I should use next? What are your thoughts? And I had a couple of you resoundingly say overshot. Okay, all right, great. I'm game for some overshot. So I went to the good old Marguerite, this book. You know what? I was looking. I know these books are like crazy expensive these days, if you can find them because they're out of print. And I looked. Look at on the back. Look, I paid a whopping $41 for it, which seemed like a lot of money, like 12, 15 years ago. But now I know if you can find them, they're kind of a arm and a leg, aren't they? I'm so sorry. It's a great book. If you find one at like a used books, if you find one, friends, just gobble it up. It's a great resource. So I tend to think of Marguerite first when I think of overshot. I know she's got all kinds of stuff in here. However, her selection of overshot stuff is huge. So I started doing a little kind of thumbing through to see what I liked. And I'm going to do this. I like this one right here, this little German. It's called the German pattern. Dun, 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 a little nod. I got a good dose of German in me. I figure that seems like a nice kind of, nod to the heritage. Now, what's so fun about Marguerite, I mean, she's fun for a lot of reasons, but is that she'll have, this is the threading, and then she has, these are the treadlings for each of these, my arm's not long enough, for each of these options, right? So I'll probably play with all of them, but I like this one as kind of the focus. I think it seems like it's not a huge repeat, really simple, really pretty. Yeah, I'm excited to try it. So that is the goal, right? So yeah, Gemma says she has the red version. Yeah, Gemma, I've never had a chance to look at the red-ish. It's like orange. Yeah, orange, red, whatever color it is. I've never had a chance to look at that one. But honestly, if you have the option to not have a Marguerite book and have the orange version, great. That is awesome. Absolutely. So that's the plan. So I was thinking, okay, I think I'm just gonna, I don't want to worry about washing anything. So I am just gonna do some table runners. Awesome. Overshot table runners. This is a lovely combo. My next thought was, okay, my go-to is typically a cotton for the warp. I love to go that route. But I have shelves and shelves and shelves of yarn, you've seen. And I was like, okay, I should push myself out of my comfort zone at least a little bit and try some random yarn. So that's what I did. I went through the shelves and I thought, I'm going to try what I think is mostly a mercerized cotton. So still cotton, but mercerized cotton, like this kind of, like that kind of, right? Yeah. By the way, this guy, so much of my stuff is like, I got it at the Guild sale or something. Look at this. Okay, look how the top is. Let's just say the top is a slightly different color than the rest of the Kona yarn. Anyone else have that problem? It'll be fine in the scheme of things, but I was like, well, it's a little faded. Can you see? The camera, you probably can't see quite, but it's, yeah. Anyways, okay, so this is kind of what I'm aiming for. So I'm looking through the shelves and I find this green and then I find this kind of blue, right? I like those. Very nice. Now, as with most of my stuff, there might be a label, but I can't read it. It's gone. It's missing. So I'm guessing for a lot of things, but it's a runner. I'm not going to wash it, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. So I'm thinking this is how I started. So then I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to put this really dark. I have like a plum color. I'm like, oh, that'd be so pretty. Nice and rich. I like all the colors. Okay, great. Awesome. That's the plan. So I put on enough for about 3 runners in those colors, the apple green, that kind of pretty cavalier blue. Oh, look, I got balloons. See, it's just always exciting. And then have that kind of plum color. Okay, So here's, yeah, let me give you a visual. So I have a plan for how I'm going to do the warp yarns, right? So here is the plan. Oh, bye, Ellen. See you soon. Love you. Bye. She's like, I gotta go. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Where do I need to be for this? There we go. Look at that. Okay. Okay. So this is the plan, right? You saw the green. You saw the kind of bluish color. So this is the warping plan that I've got, right? Awesome. Now, my cone that had the purple, the plum color on it had a lot on there. So I'll let you know a little secret. I don't hardly ever check. I don't measure to make sure I have enough typically. Not for this kind of thing. If it was a custom project for someone else, I probably would, but not for this. Not for this. No. So this is the plan, right? I'm gonna have the colors on either end with little floating selvages. I've got the greens, kind of whatever, and then I've got these kind of blues in between. Right, this is the plan. Awesome. Okay, so I start measuring at the warping board, right? So let's say we're starting over here. So I'm going along. It's going great. There's like I broke it up the threading so that I've got intentionally there's like a set of 39 like 39 and then the colors are like 7 because of the way the little pattern is. Anyways, so I'm at the warping board and I'm going along, right? Measuring. Great. I get right here and I run out of purple. Look at this. Look at this sad little, yeah, crazy. Run out of purple. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah. So suddenly, wait, where are my scissors? So suddenly on my sheet here where I was like, okay, well, the plan is to go all the way to the end. Suddenly I'm like here. So imagine, this is an interactive demonstration. This is interactive problem solving here, folks. Okay, so suddenly, this is very reminiscent of my mom, the elementary school teacher. So, folks, so suddenly I have this, right? So, because I've already measured all of this on the warping board, and I completely run out of purple. I could have done a few more, but I was like, whatever. So now I have this weird kind of mix of like the balance is odd. Not awful, but strange to have 1 green on this side, 2, and then 4 in the middle. It's just a little kind of off balance, right? So I was brainstorming, what do you do with this? Do you put a whole different color on the end here to finish it out? What do you move things around? Here's what I settled on, and I'm calling it slaying surgery. I did slaying surgery, friends. Well, I'm in the middle of it. That's why I'm not actually showing you because I can't count and talk at the same time. So here's my answer. So I got to the reed, and what I did was I moved, like I kept. See here I was. Let me see if you can see a before and after. Oh, just like that. Right? So I basically moved this little chunk over so it's in the middle. So the whole thing will be narrower, but I decided I was going to kind of fix things that way. So let me see if I can tilt you down so you can see kind of what's happening here. So this is the mess. Yeah. So in my efforts to do you see all of this over here? This is me sliding things off of the leaf sticks to then put them back on the leaf sticks in the right order. That was part of the whole surgery part of it in order to get things back in the right order. So I've got, you see at the end, I've got green and then the blues, and then I'm coming up to the green that'll be in the middle. So let's just say it's been exciting around here. And I gotta be honest, I think that as weavers, stuff is gonna go wrong. It's gonna go sideways. Things are gonna happen as you planned. And part of our job, especially as we do more and more projects and become more and more confident, part of our job is to think outside the box. How do I solve this? How do I move things around? What do I need to do in order to get it so I like the way it looks, that it still has some kind of balance from a visual perspective? What needs to go where for that? Isn't that funny? By the way, okay, so the whole project could be doomed. We'll see. But let me see if I can get it close up. There we go. Okay, this purple, I swear when I was playing with it, I don't, it's not a mercerized cotton. That's what I've learned. Folks, it's not a mercerized cotton. It is some kind of synthetic something or whatever. And if I pull it just the right way, it's fine. But if I pull it a little differently, it stretches. Oh, it stretches, friends. And I didn't realize that until I was standing at the warping board and I was like, oh, this could be really bad. This could be so bad. We'll see. Who else? Who else is having challenges with their project? I can't be the only one. Jump in and tell me how it's going, friends. Okay, Carol said, show us the tie-up again. Okay, so here. Okay. All right, Carol. Here we go. So this is how I started, right? This was the plan. And I had like this little guy, so it was nice and balanced, right? Right? That was the original plan. So the blues were all in the middle and the greens were on the edges, kind of like a framing, right? But all of a sudden I didn't have that. I didn't have enough purple. I was like done. So here's where I started, right? This was the plan and I moved it to this. Can you see that okay? Yeah. So basically, so bottom line is I basically took this, wait, wrong way. This dude. I took this dude, this whole chunk, and I moved it. Boy, doing this backwards is hard. Okay, so I took like this piece here and I moved it like in here. So it's right smack dab in the middle. Can you see that? Boy, I'm not doing a very good job here. So basically then I wanted to have a green on the outside and one smack dab in the middle. That was the solution. That's what I came up with, friends. And you know what's fun is that there's no teacher saying, now, Chris, this is the wrong answer. There's none of that. I'm just going to make some stuff up. And when it's done, if I don't tell you the story, you would never know that things weren't as intended, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shirley says, glad you know I'm not alone. Shirley, right there with you, sister. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alex is liking the colors. Yep. Oh, Carol says, no, the tie up in the book. Okay, here, let's see. Here, let me see. Let me see if I can. I like how you guys always challenge me. That's what this community is awesome. Okay, here we go. Here, this is the tie up in the book. Okay, here we go. So here's what I did, friends. And this is, everyone's different. You figure out what you like. But I decided this little V, like I made this, say this is a green, and then the rest, going the wrong way. This whole stretch then is all purple. So in the repeat, that's how I divvied up the colors. I had, this is either blue or green, and then the rest is this way. This is all purple. So that's how I broke it up, so that I wanted to have basically like an entire unit be all the same color, and then the little transition will be a different color. We'll see. We'll see. That's what I'm envisioning, folks. I don't know. We'll I'll keep you posted. I will let you know how it goes there. Yes. Well, hello, Shannon. It's Shannon, right? Life is crazy, but I get to catch the last few minutes. Way, that's awesome. Okay. Yes, that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hello, Jen Lincolmans. We're so glad you're here. Let's see. Carrie said she would have taken out the last blue, swap in the green for a narrower product. Taking out the last blue. Oh, you totally could have. Oh, I didn't think about that, Carrie. That's a good solution. You would have taken out like this one here and just had, is that what you mean? Yeah. There's a lot of ways you could have solved that for sure. But that was just in my little convoluted brain. That's how I thought through it. Yep. Let's see. Gemma says, I'm having issues with the tension on the Ukrainian warp. All right. Remind me, my friend, is that a certain pattern, or is that, what's the Ukrainian warp? Let's see. Ernie says, it's a great summary of the different, Marguerite Porter Davison, thank you, editions at handweavingacademy.com, written by Janet Dawson. Oh, like the green versus the orange book? Is that what you mean, Ernie? That's awesome, because that would be, yeah. I like that. Thank you for sharing, Ernie. That's awesome. Let's see. Alex said, the runners on my loom right now are a conglomeration like you have just created. When I got finished warping, they weren't quite wide enough, so I moved everybody around and added more on the ends. Absolutely. Look at you. Let's see. Gemma says, a friend of mine is going to do a trial at Schloss Biberstein this week to try on the floor loom. Oh, Gemma. Thank you, darling. Carol says, I just dressed the loom for a full tartan only to find the yarn pickers pulled 2 different dye lots. Oh, no. Carol. And it's obvious, huh? It's not subtle. The dye lot thing can be a real problem. That's for sure. Let's see. Okay. Cynthia says, I'll go check my orange book to see if it's there after the live is done. I love the pattern. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, do you guys want to, do you want a page number here? Let's see. I have it on page 123. It's called a German pattern. That's the one I'm doing right there. Page 123. Are the 2 books, are they numbered the same? See, I have questions. Mm-hmm. Jen says, it's Linka from YouTube. Yay! We're so glad you're here. See, that's awesome. Gemma says, I call it because the color combo. Oh, the Ukrainian, the blue with the yellow. Okay, gotcha. All right. Connie says, I might try that German pattern on more towels this next year. I like that. You're welcome to, for sure. Sue Ann says, can you alternate the blues so they sort of mix together visually? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I like that. Yeah, you can absolutely. I mean, I think there's, I wanted to keep it kind of like that because I knew I was going to go a little nuts with the weft. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. There's sidebar conversations happening. It's hard to keep up. Okay. All right. What else do we have to talk about today? Let's talk about handwoven experience. Okay. This week on Handwoven Experience, we talked about weaving with wool. Boy, so many great comments. Thank you so much. First of all, you should know that I read all the comments. I any kind of feedback, any kind of other further questions, I love all that. It really makes my day because otherwise it's just me. Oh, hold please. So I have everything on focus, but like the people in your favorites can still ring through. And of course, my sister decided to call me right now. Sorry, sis. I'll call you back in a minute. So yes, anytime there's comments like that, it really makes a difference because I think that there are people that then get into the comments and read those, and it just makes the whole conversation much richer. So thank you. Anytime you have feedback, comments on any of the Handwoven Experience episodes, it really helps all of us. So thank you. This one was awesome because I am no expert on wool. So that's where I lean on you guys to actually get in there and fill in some of the blanks, which was fantastic. And you did that and then some. So go check out the Weaving with Wool episode if you haven't seen that yet. Love that. Do not forget to come join us over at the Acting Creative community because we have a lovely Facebook group that coordinates with Live at the Loom, and we can all share our projects and ask questions and cheer each other on. It's a good time. So if you do Facebook, come on over and join us in the group. And then let's see, what else do we have on our docket? Oh, if you aren't yet getting the love notes, you are invited. Come on over, put in your name and an email, and I'll be sure that you get little funny stories from me every week, and as well as access to all of the great kind of live stuff that's happening right now. As a matter of fact, being part of the email community is awesome because for Weaving is for Everyone month, there's a whole kind of laundry list of episodes that pertain to each of the topics for each week. It's fantastic. What a great kind of resource. So if you aren't part of the getting the love notes yet, then that's a great way to do it. Or even better, go check out the free resources, which will tie right into the emails and all of that great stuff. Okay. Let's see. Oh, she says she loves spinning with wool. Thank you. See, I like that. Cynthia says the episode was timely as I think about planning for my hand woven. Hand woven, yeah, I like it. Gemma says she did a blanket for Sophia for confirmation, all in wool. That is awesome. Was it Connie? Was it you who said that when you learned how to weave, you were in Australia and they were all about the wool? Was that right? Mm-hmm. Love that. Okay, friends. This month is a little quirky because we have holiday stuff coming up. Basically, if I remember correctly, Christmas falls on a Wednesday. Is that right? If I do the math right. Yes, Christmas falls on a Wednesday, and there won't be a live at the Loom that Thursday. But I'm gonna pop in for is it New Year's? The day after New Year's, whatever the next one, the first one in January. I'll be there for that. So I'll just be out for that 1 week, that kind of Christmas-ish week. So mark your calendars that we will absolutely have live at the Loom for all the Thursdays except for that one that's right in the middle of the holiday stuff. So next week, I'll be right back here. I need to be sitting in a Loom next week. That's what needs to be happening. I'm gonna sort out this tangled mess, and hopefully even be weaving some overshot next week. Very exciting. We love that. So you know what your homework is, right? You find a little time, do something for you. I know it's busy right now, right? There's a million things on the to-do list. The calendar is chock full, but if you find a quiet moment, just do a little something creative just for you. Not for the elves, not for Santa, not for anybody else. Just for you, my friend. It's good. Keeps us connected. Good for the soul. So mark your calendars. I'll meet you right back here next Thursday for more Live at the Loom. Have a wonderful week, my friends. And of course, happy weaving.